Do you ever have times when your head is just throbbing and all you want is relief? Today we're going to learn 7 ways to use essential oils to help relieve the tension and the pressure and the discomfort in your head. Hello, my name is Marcia Vogel with Ray of Hope Essentials. My goal is to help you learn how to use your essential oils to support your health and wellness journey. They don't do you any good sitting on your shelf. So let's learn how to use some oils. One of the most common and basic and multi-purpose oils is peppermint essential oil. This is a great one to help soothe head tension. So you can simply take it straight out of the bottle. If you have sensitive skin, feel free to dilute it. Just a little bit rubbed into your temples and maybe a little bit across your forehead is very soothing for your head. You can also get a little on your fingers and rub it through your scalp. It's not going to make your hair greasy. Essential oils are volatile compounds, so they evaporate. You can also take, I think a thumb is easier, but you can use a finger too, and then hold it on the roof of your mouth for 5 to 15 seconds. Very refreshing. It's very potent, but it also helps open everything up in your head and helps to relieve the pressure in your head. So that is the first way, is you use peppermint oil. One other word of caution is you're using it on your temples. Do not get it in your eyes. Wash your hands after you use it. Getting it in your eyes is not very comfortable at all. Should you get it in your eyes, you want to dilute it with something oily, not water. Don't go try and wash your eyes out with water. You can actually take fractionated coconut oil and just pour it in your eyes. Milk works, olive oil, anything oil-based to just dilute it down. Water is going to drive it in and make it hotter. So peppermint oil on your temples, on your forehead. You can even put it on the back of your neck, right at the base of your head, and it's very wonderful. Oil number 2 that is soothing for headaches is frankincense. This is the king of oils. If you're in doubt, get your frankincense out. So the way I like to use frankincense is on the roof of my mouth. Same way, a little bit on your thumb, hold it on the roof of your mouth. This one is not quite as pleasant tasting, but it's not awful. You get used to it, but it works within a minute. It can help to break down that tension and soothe the pain in your head. So way number 2 is frankincense. Number 3 oil is Copaiba or Copaiba, spelled C-O-P-A-I-B-A. This comes from a tree resin, and it has the same chemical constituent in it that CBD oil does, only in larger amounts, so you get the more benefit from it. It can help to calm and soothe. It helps your stomach. It helps just relax you, and it's also great for pain. So this one you can use straight out of the bottle. I usually will take and put 10 to 20 drops in a roller bottle and dilute it with fractionated coconut oil, and I have one of these in my purse. I have one sitting beside the couch. I have one in my bedroom. This is my mainstay oil for discomfort. So 10 to 20 drops, fill the rest of the bottle with fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil or grapeseed extract, whatever. I like fractionated coconut oil because it doesn't go rancid. This one I like to put on the straight up the back of my neck and across my shoulders and across my forehead. So I'll just roll it in those places, kind of massage it in a little bit, a little on the temples, and just rub it in. And it takes about a minute and my headaches are gone. This one works really well for me. One thing with dealing with headaches is you want to think, what is causing your headache? Is it tension? So then you want to think something that will relieve tension. Is it stress? Maybe just a calmer down oil will help with that. Is it sinus pressure? Sinus pressure, you want to go with, believe it or not, DigestZen. Okay? DigestZen is wonderful. It's actually made to soothe the gut, but it works great to relieve sinus pressure. So once again, just a little bit of oil on here. This has a little bit of peppermint in it, so you want to keep it away from your eyes, but right along your sinuses and then up above on the sinuses. And it's amazing how open everything is. Things will start draining. Keep a tissue close by, and that helps relieve that sinus pressure. So if it's a sinus headache, this is a great way to go. So that's way number 4. Way number 5, oil number 5 is called PastTense. This is the oil that got me into essential oils because it took away my daughter's intense headache that only narcotics would treat. So she just kind of lived with them because she didn't want to have to take narcotics all the time. It has wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary in it. It's a wonderful oil. No longer it comes in a roller ball, but you can put it in a roller ball. So it comes in a 15 ml roller bottle. Just dump it straight in there. You can dilute it if you like. If you have sensitive skin, you might want to. But this is just straight oil. My daughter came to get some ibuprofen, and a friend said, "Here, you need to try this." So she took it and she rubbed it behind her ears and down her neck. And she hadn't walked 100 feet, and it was gone, and the pain was gone. It stayed gone through the entire night shift that she was working at the hospital. Totally amazing. I got into the first oil class I could find and got signed up for essential oils and started learning about them. A trick with the PastTense is she was going through a lot of it because she had a lot of headaches. So she was going through over a bottle a month. So she figured out a way to do this. So if you just tip it over one time, you take your fingers and roll it on, wipe across your head. Don't tip it over again, just still wipe it over, rub it down the back of your head, rub it on the shoulders, rub it again, rub your fingers together, and then rub it through your hair and get your whole scalp back here. And on top, don't use much oil. A little bit goes a long way. With essential oils, you don't need a lot. It's a little bit more often. So if your pain doesn't go away the first time, try it again in a half hour to an hour. And sometimes you have to do multiple applications in order to get the effect and to maintain the effect. But it's natural, and you're not getting all the extra side effects from it. So PastTense is a wonderful choice. This is still her prime choice for when she gets a bad headache. If you have really bad tension headaches, way number 6 is Deep Blue. This is the soothing blend. It is for sore muscles, tense muscles. The way I find that works the best is to take the oil. You can dilute it down if you like, but just a little bit of oil. Tension headaches usually start in the shoulders and work their way up the neck into the base, right where your head joins your neck, and you'll feel it, and it just aches and hurts. So rub this oil in there. Then you're going to take Deep Blue Rub. This has 5 mils of oil in a lotion. It's in 4 ounces of lotion. Then you're going to take that and use it to drive it in and keep that oil on there. So it drives it in, keeps it on there longer so you can get a longer lasting effect. So putting it in the same places. You can use this, the oil on your temples also. If you got tension all the way, going all the way up your spine. You can also run it through your fingers through your hair with it and get it throughout your scalp where all that tension and tightness is, and it helps to soothe and relieve the pain. The big guns is what I use for my husband. It includes frankincense, marjoram, and basil, and melissa in a capsule. Melissa is not necessary. This is an optional. You can do just frankincense, marjoram, and basil. You can also do frankincense, marjoram, and lemongrass. Some people prefer the lemongrass. All anti-inflammatory oils that really work to help soothe that pain. So you can take and open up, so you can get, these are veggie caps. You can get them through doTERRA. You can get them at any like health food store. I think I've even seen them at Walmart. And they are just a little gel cap that comes in, it's 2 pieces, and you can fill it, put oil in it. You can put little powders in it and everything. They're multi-use things, but I use it to put essential oils in, and then you don't have to taste them. So my husband isn't real fond of having smells on his body, but he'll take them internally, which I would only recommend with doTERRA essential oils. If you're going to take them internally, make sure they have a supplement label on the bottle. That means you can take them internally. Definitely in small amounts, so you're not going to just drink a bottle. That's not good. Small amounts, used reasonably. All right, so I'm going to take an empty marjoram bottle. I'm going to pop off the lid using just the cap. Leave it in there, then it doesn't mess up your counter or whatever. And this is frankincense. I'm going to add 30 drops of frankincense. And we're going to take our marjoram and add 30 drops of that. And then we're going to go with our basil or lemongrass, either oil you want to choose. And then our melissa oil. I'm going to add 10 drops of that. This will give us 100 drops of oil. So for my husband, that's 10 capsules. This goes with him pretty much everywhere he goes. So we have our 100 drops of oil in there. We're going to take the cap with the little orifice reducer in there. Oop. Just flip it over onto there, screw it on, and and it's back on nice and tight. Then you can easily fill a capsule. Make sure you label it your pain balm. I like to put what I put in it also on the label, just so I know, because I make so many different things. I don't always remember the recipe. So write your recipe on there. You can actually put another sticker on here to say what it is, so you can find it if it's sitting on a shelf or whatever. This is a lifesaver in my home. And then now you have the whole blend mixed. And here's my capsule. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to hold the big part and just twist it a little bit to get it apart. And then you can dump your drops in here. For him, I put 10. For me, I use 6 to 7 drops of this mixture into a capsule. So I would start small and see what you need, what your body needs. Put the lid on it, swallow it down with a big glass of water. You will get some interesting burps. Gonna be plain honest, because you're gonna burp up some of the oils. It just happens. But within about 10 to 15 minutes, the relief starts to come. if you don't have the capsules, you can also just take like a half an ounce of water, just a little bit of water, drop your oils in there, chug a lug, swallow it down with a big glass of water to follow. You are going to taste the oils. It's not awful, but it's not the most pleasant flavor in the world. But I'd rather have a bad taste in my mouth than a headache. So that is another way to use them. I believe you can also put them in a roller ball with 10 of each and maybe 3 of the Melissa if you want to use it optionally. Make a roller ball and you can rub it on the back of your head if you don't want to do internally. That is also fine. So this is the pain balm. It's my go-to. We actually even used it when my husband had knee surgery to help decrease the amount of narcotics he had to take. So it is great for any kind of pain. We use it mainly for head pain, but it is great just to soothe pain. If you've ever used essential oils to help soothe and calm a headache, please comment below on what you used and how you used it. I'm always open to learning new ideas, and we can all share what works for us, because each body is a little unique and different. And there you have 7 different ways to use essential oils to help calm your aching head. If you found value in this, click like, hit subscribe. We'll be making more videos on different ways you can use essential oils to help support your health and wellness. Because our oils do not do any good sitting on the shelf. Get your oils out. Let's learn how to use them. Thanks for joining me.